Okay folks, welcome to this GMT Games fall sale unboxing. This just arrived in Australia today, so it has been super fast. It is the 16th of September and this has just arrived, so I'm going to crack it open and have a look at these goodies. There was, you may have noticed, I did a stream where I discussed sort of what I ordered. There was a change because they were out of stock on what was the game? For the People. So I had to make a change. Here we go, from the top. Versailles 1919, part of Mark Herman's Grand Statesman series. I have got Churchill sitting just over to my right. This is the second one I have in this series. I've also, I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered the ancient Roman one. So looking forward to this. The art looks really nice. I'm intrigued by how this works. It does look to be a bit different from Churchill. Great Statesman series, high complexity, very high solitaire suitability. I'm keen to see how this all works. All right, so that is Versailles 1919. Next on the list, I'm going to do this randomly. This is, of course, Vietnam. The more I look at this, the more excited I get. All right, so I know this is based on, I believe, I could be wrong, that it's based on, first published in 1984, the game Vietnam. Yep, so it's based in the old 1984 Vietnam. I'm just really intrigued by how a game can simulate the Vietnam War on a hex encounter scale. What I'm concerned about is high complexity, low solitaire suitability. I mean, I can solitaire anything, but that low solitaire suitability rating concerns me a bit. I don't know why it is so low, but the fact that the high complexity means this suggests I really need to bring someone on board, and the high complexity, it's hard to bring a high complexity game to the table with someone else. Most of my gaming buddies, we tend to play low complexity games or multiplayer games that are high complex, not two-player games. It's hard to sit down and play a high complexity two-player game. That's the message there. But I'll be diving into that eventually. All right, third box, and this is, I know I said I wasn't going to pick this up. I was worried about the complexity. Tanto Monta. This is in the sort of style of Here I Stand, 4-player card-driven game. Again, low solitaire complexity, low solitaire suitability, but I will be playing this solitaire. I want to crack this open straight away and start diving into the rules and seeing what this is like. 4 players, 3 to 7 hours. I think that's optimistic. Everything I hear is that this is a step up in complexity from Here I Stand and Virgin Queen, the rise of Ferdinand and Isabella, 1470 to 1516. So before the Reformation Wars. But apparently this includes sort of very specific unit types. You go beyond the sort of generic armies and you have specific types of units, more detail. All right, so we have mounted map, 131 playing cards, player cards, supporting charts, reference charts, player aids, counter sheets, rulebook, scenario book, and 12 six-sided dice. So the same kind of fundamental underlying system, but with a kind of greater level of complexity. Over half the rulebook remains unchanged. The land combat system has been enriched with the addition of siege artillery units and cavalry units. The spring phase is extended to include the play of headline events, chances to use a powerful hand to score bonus VP and sneak in the extra event play. So like I said, I'd probably play this solo just to experience it. I want to see what this is like. And yeah, look, I love card-driven games. So this is what I added. GMT emailed me and said, look, very sorry, we're out of For the People. So what would you like instead? I thought, well, it was a toss-up between this and France 40. And as I said, I have an older version of France 40, so yeah. And then, look, I have got Paths of Glory. If I just pan the camera up, there's Paths of Glory just on my board. This is the new second printing 2022. I might just keep this. This is the beautiful map that I've been playing on via Vassal. Beautiful clear map, really brings out the terrain features. This includes the extra cards. Here we go, game contents, the map, the counters, updated rulebook, strategy cards, 20 optional cards from the player's guide. Now I have the player's guide, so I have these cards already in my older version. But yeah, the rulebook of course includes that historical scenario. The double-sided map, one side of the map includes the it highlights the victory point areas for when playing with the historical rules. So they're the four GMT sale games that I picked up. I'm playing Paths of Glory all the time. Look, I might just keep that in shrink until I really want to crack that open. I want to look at all of them. But I've really been playing a lot of card-driven games lately, so I'm probably going to prioritise Tanto Monta. And with friends, I might try and convince them to play Versailles 1919. The challenge is going to be, this is a 4-player game. I'd love to play it with 4 players, getting 4 people to the table to play this. It's hard to get Churchill to the table. So, yeah, I think I'll got some space here. I might even set up Tanto Monta. And what the heck, I'm going to crack it open and see what this is like. So I've kind of just convinced myself as I look at it. Really nice box art. Beautiful rulebook. 63 pages. So half the rulebook remains the same, and somehow it's ballooned out to 63 pages. Scenario book is huge as well. This is 56 pages of rules. Okay. Then we have a diplomatic influence table. Cool. French player aid, Muslim player aid, sequence of plays on the reverse side, a Portuguese player aid, and a Spanish player aid. All right, each has a sequence of play on the back side. We have Royal Weddings, Diplomatic Status Track. This is pretty cool. Dynastic Alliances. Nice. Oh my goodness, these are the charts. That's some of the charts, these are more of the charts. Tables for, this is looking like a Richard Berg game. Terra Incognita, Cartography, Mester Trade, Navigation, French Mediterranean Trade, French North Sea Trade, Trade with Ragusa, Piracy on Exploration, Piracy on the main map. That's a repeat. Okay, so this is good. 1 per player. There are 4 of these and they're repeated. On the reverse side, we have got mandatory events required in winter, leaders and rules and subs, Crown of Aragon, Muslim control of Gibraltar, return of naval and caravan resources with modifiers. These are the player boards. So we've got Louis the 11th, Moulay Hassan of Granada. We have got Alfonso V, King of Portugal. We have got the Catholic monarchs, Isabella and Ferdinand. Their sort of core available actions summarised, spaces for various other things going on, fortresses, universities, trade, wars. Wow, lots going on in these sheets. Home cards down the bottom, multiple home cards. Henry the Navigator for the Portuguese. Crown of Aragon, Seat of an Empire for Spain. The Muslims have got the Alhambra of Granada, Sultanate of Fez, Barbary Pirates, Power of the Crown. Very cool. Counter sheets. Okay. Color coded for the various states in play. Fleets and so forth. Look, we've got more to come. Oh boy, we've got more, another one. These are the various looks like event markers and so forth. And then there are the cards. I won't crack them open right now, but this very, very nice mounted board. just single-sided, and there it is. I like the colour scheme. It's bolder than Here I Stand. There is certainly a great clarity of connecting lines. That's very important. That's really the focus of this map. The focus of this map is on the spaces, the map itself. You've got some charts around the edge, but yeah, your focus is on the Iberian Peninsula. You've got sort of other little maps, Cape Boyador, Biltneos, overseas. This is like Africa and exploration, Cape Verde, Hispaniola, Cuba, and so forth. But yeah, look, it looks, my first impression is very clear, very functional. It looks very nice. All right, folks, so I think I'm going to put this, clear the packing peanuts, get this to the table, and dive in to Tanto Monta. That's my GMT sale arrival. Hope yours comes soon. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.